We are making films here today.
Yeah.
What's going on, y'all? Savage AF is the show. This is the last show of 2021. Let's get it in, baby.
What last?
Can you hear
what?
me? Can you hear me drinking?
Yeah, I can hear you. I can hear you drinking. I can hear you drinking. Everybody can hear you drinking. Check this out, Savage AF. What's going on? This is Shang and
Black Pedro's right here.
Hold up. That's Black Pedro. We are here for you. Thank you for rocking with us this entire time.
Happy New Year's Eve.
Yeah.
Eve.
Fuck you, 2021.
Yeah, man.
Fuck you.
Yeah.
That's how I feel about 2021.
That's what it is, y'all. Savage AF, man. We're here for you guys Monday through Friday, live on YouTube and Facebook, also known as Meta World Peace Bookface.
World Peace Facebook.
Boom. Yeah. All right. Monday through Friday. Mondays and Friday, typically we're on at 3 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Tuesday through Thursday, typically we're on at 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. If you miss us live, make sure you catch out. It's scrolling at the bottom of the screen. YouTube.com/C/SavageAF World, all one word. That is the YouTube channel. That's where you can find the show's archive. Shane, tell them what to do, man. Get them.
And you know what? I want to let y'all know that when you subscribe to this channel, an angel gets its nipples. I didn't know if you knew that or not, but that's
angels don't come with nipples, man. They got
they're nippleless. That's true. But you know what?
Earn them.
Yeah, you can't. Well, you can't just tell me that and ruin my man. Don't
nippleless angels. That's gonna be in your mind.
Yeah, that's gonna be on my mind.
All up in your brain, man. Thank y'all for being here, ending this year with us. Breezy JJ's,
right?
Wendy Edwards, I see y'all. Love y'all, Lady Hazel May.
But make sure that you check us out on the other platforms too, which is the podcast version of the show. And the podcast version of the show, everybody knows there's a podcast version of the show. It's on iTunes, Stitcher, Slacker, Google Play, iHeartRadio, Spotify, and SoundCloud.
Sound podcast peoples out there.
All you podcast ass people, you know, make sure that you take your little finger and push the little button and subscribe. And if you don't, you a bad person. We got Jamaica in the house, Lady Hazel May,
Christina Brown,
Ralph Bankhead. What up? Hey man, mad respect to Ralph, man. Hey, put the ass boy down in Atlanta don't understand how Bankhead do that shit right there.
Buckhead.
Mike, do that shit. Bankhead.
Miss No Slick name, I see you as well. My mother's in the house. Oh Lord. Queen B, we see you.
Yes, Lord.
Good Lord.
But we're gonna talk about some stuff this one because this is our wrap-up show, and we will not see you, sadly, until
next year.
And that is the corniest shit where somebody the day before goes, "Hey, see you next year." Shut the fuck up. That shit is not really.
Or when somebody from the East Coast calling, and they're like, "I'm calling from the future," and it's only 9 p.m. here. Like,
exactly. So stop that. But we're gonna talk about it. But aside from the way you will see us, if you happen to be in the San Diego area, boom, bam, we're gonna be in San Diego, California tomorrow night at the world famous Laugh Factory. We got 2 shows, 7 and 10 p.m. If you want to get your tickets, go to laughfactory.com/San Diego. Also, if you're in the Bay Area, boom, bam, January 7th and 8th will be in Alameda, California.
Yay, area.
Yeah, Alameda, California at the Alameda Comedy Club. That's right, the 7th and 8th. Make sure you get your tickets now. If you get your tickets now, you'll feel better about your life. All right, now we had to get that shit off my chest and make sure that y'all know we got some more people jumping in. Damani Joe. Oh, God damn it. Is that Damani? Yes, it is.
Kevin Keith. You say never trust a man with 2 first names, but we're going to let it slide, bro. Welcome to the show. Yeah, man. Thank y'all for being here. We appreciate that, man, for sure. All
Yeah,
right,
and
so
we need y'all for the New Year's when we come back. I'm gonna be doing some stuff over the weekend. We need you to make sure that our numbers go up. Our numbers have climbed, but they have not climbed where they need to be. Also, we're on Facebook. On Facebook, our fan page is SavageA.f, and you'll see our grill, and then make sure that you subscribe to us there. Now, aside from that, aside from that, aside from that, aside from that.
there is no run up today, all right? Because today we're just doing what you might call a 2021 shitty year in review.
Yes.
Let's go through it, man. I think if we go chronologically, I put together a list of like 10 things that you
Yeah,
know
I have.
I thought were important this year, and maybe we can just go back and forth, Shane. But I think just the way the year started, I think we can all agree that, and this isn't just a fraction or a math problem; it is a date. January 6th, 1/6 will go down in American history, or it should, unless conservatives are allowed to rewrite history books. But January 6th, this is how we started. 6 days in to 2021. This isn't a pep rally that you're looking at there.
Right.
That's
This
not
is
the
not.
inauguration.
This
That
is not a Justin Timberlake concert. This is not. This is crazy white people.
it's a phenomenon we call crackers. All right.
Cracker ass cracker.
On this day in 2021, we found out that while white men can't jump, as they say, these motherfuckers can climb wall. They are tactile than the motherfuckers.
Actually, white men can't jump, but they sure can't beat the hell out of a Capitol cop. They can
Yeah,
do that
they're
shit.
quite violent and angry. We
Violence. And the bottom line is
quite angry.
And right now, what makes it even worse is the people that actually helped organize the shit is trying to feed this false narrative. So you act like it never happened, or it was a camping trip. You know what? I've never seen a camping trip where you beat motherfuckers with ladders.
Nigga, who brought a ladder to the
This
rally?
motherfuckers brought a ladder. And look
To
at
the
these
rally.
people fighting their ass off just to get, I mean, our year in review has to start. The year in review has to start with that. It has to, because the bottom line
That's
is
where the year started.
that's where, see, that's what I was going to say. Because that was the beginning of the year. You see how that works? That's how that works. It was
Yeah, man.
it
It set a tone for quite a year. But and that being said, we're about a week away from the anniversary of it.
Yeah.
And it really does seem quite long ago, even though it hasn't quite been a year yet, because the misinformation, the spin that conservatives have tried and Republicans have tried to put on this, most Republicans, really,
except for two Republicans. Let's be real.
yeah. I mean, but it really does, kind of take some of the sting off of it, which is their intent. Is not good, but it's almost like, oh yeah, whatever, that thing. Not to me, but it feels like nationally we're not in a place where everybody recognizes how horrible that was, and that's a problem. It's going to continue to be a problem.
Right.
2024, watch out.
But I'm gonna tell you right now, they said that this was just a precursor to what they're gonna do. So next time they ain't bringing just ladders. You know what I'm saying? They bring in step stools. They bring in shelves.
The little claw thing that you use to reach up to this top shelf with the little clamp grip thing.
They bring in the Vegemites. They're gonna be.
I heard they're gonna bring what's it called, the Flex Seal.
Flex Seal.
Bring that. Plenty of
I mean, so 2021 to me was one of those. 2021 to me was one of those years that there was a mix of shitty mixed with shitty, and then it was a little bit more shitty. And then if you take a small cup warm of shit and you add it into it makes it a shit souffle or shit meatloaf. I don't know if you've ever had shit meatloaf, but pretty much that's how it started off, with extreme violence. And this is the part that pisses me off, at least. I don't know if it bothers y'all. Is that there are people that and I was listening to this on the radio driving back through the rain today, that these Capitol officers have to see these Republicans every day and protect them
Still
still.
protect them, yeah.
And they still got to protect them. I'm gonna tell you right now, if somebody came and went to shoot a Republican, I would not be mad at a Capitol officer going, "Hey man, hey, shit." Hey,
I mean, oh, my shoelace.
oh man, hey, what is that, a quarter? And then he leaned down, and I'm saying I can understand why they would not want to fuck with them anymore, because they are flat out denying the existence of the shit happened. That it didn't happen.
Yeah, and officers died. Their officers were maimed and injured, scarred for life.
Scarred for life. Scarred for life.
Called nigger up and down the hallways. So we ain't doing that.
In fact, there's an interview that went on with one of what he was on MSNBC today, and he said it wasn't just that calling them names. These are people I would have to protect. And that's the part that would make me mad. It would make me mad as an officer. But one of the officers was on MSNBC. I'm running a blank on his name. I apologize. But fuck it, it's the end of the year. But this is the brother. And, they went through, that day was traumatic for them, and they're still dealing with it. They're still dealing with that.
He honestly seems like a big, friendly Negro. You know what I'm saying? Like not here to do nobody no harm. You know what I'm saying? And I mean that in a real way. Like he really had like a good guy energy about him. So not that if he was didn't have that energy, he would have deserved any of that.
If he was if he was a rotten ass nigga, then
no, but it makes it a little bit more egregious when you see a guy and you're like, oh man, that dude, he definitely, because some niggas I'd be like, well, fuck you, man.
Wow. But this is the part that makes me more upset with this bullshit. And I see people on the feed talking that shit, saying whatever they want to say. Jamaica went hard to paint. On another good thing that happened is that the blood orange burnt bastard Trump got kicked out of office, and my second forever president Joe Biden got the pleasure of being moved in.
So the inauguration of Joe Biden. So technically, Trump getting kicked out of office happened in the election last year in 2020. So that would have been a highlight for 2020 for me personally, Jamaica. But I see what you're saying. Joe Biden taking over, which almost didn't happen. That's what January 6th was about, trying to prevent that. So, when we say January 6th, it truly, I believe, encompasses all of that. The exaltation of Donald Trump, the installation of Joe Biden lawfully, as he was lawfully elected. Fair and square, free and fair election.
No, not according to the Republicans. Not according to them. No.
Yeah.
No. But
Miss Adverb in the building, I see you.
But check it. None of these people have gotten really the consequences of January 6th. And we're about to go into 2022, January 6th. None of them. Especially Trump.
The committee is working. They're on their way. But let's move on, man. Shane, you want to touch on something? What's something that touched you, impacted you this year?
Well, the problem, and one of the things this year, it's not gonna be in order, and I don't give a fuck. Okay, Look at my face. Look at my jaw. I don't give a fuck. One of the things that bother me is the fact that they're trying to erase not only January 6th but critical race theory.
CRT.
CRT.
I'll get one up for that.
Okay, CRT. They're trying to act like that none of it happened. And I found this image that I really, says it all. Okay. Marked each one that didn't run, that owned slaves on money. Look at that. There was 2 motherfuckers that's on the money that didn't own slaves. 2. And they're trying to tell kids, little black kids, deal with it. Deal with all the bullshit and the racism and the bullshit and the separatism and the bigotry and the bias. But white kids, shield them from the pain.
You see what I did? They're trying to erase critical race.
Yeah, I see what you did.
see?
And
you're welcome.
You're
Y'all are welcome for my
January 6th didn't happen. Basically, they're telling us to take which pill?
Well, critical race theory would be an extension of that, which is like, or I'm sorry, the attempt to erase critical race theory, which isn't being taught in any elementary, high school level at all.
It's bullshit. It's bullshit.
But it is an attempt, much like the erasure of January 6th, it's basically trying to say, oh, slavery didn't happen, or it happened, but it wasn't about race, or like,
Right.
and I really don't know. I'm not in those shoes, and as much of an empath as I am, I work hard to not empathize with those folks. Fuck them. So yeah, man, they are revisionists with all of their history, and critical race theory blows all of that up. And they, and these are the guys we talked about, like the militia people who just want to go back, to an America where my grandpa, my great grandpappy, fuck all of them, fuck all your pappies and your grandpa. Every grand you put in front of them, fuck them more. All right, fuck them harder, fuck them with no Vaseline, just a matching a little bit of gasoline. All right.
Wow. Yeah. Bars.
So it brings it out of me. That's Ice Cube. Shout out to Cube.
Bars. But I'm just saying right now, I mean, I know part of it is bars, fear of a black planet. I'm sorry, that was Public Enemy. But right now, they're basically trying to, teach young kids by not teaching them. Does that make sense what I'm saying? I don't know if that makes sense. Anybody, you can check me what I mean.
Say it again.
They're trying to teach kids by not teaching them. They're trying to teach them an alternate universe that didn't happen.
By not teaching them the truth.
By not teaching them the truth. Right. And that's why, they don't want you to know how many people were slave owners and horrible slave owners. They don't want that, and there's professors that are, that don't want you to even speak on it. And it's what's going on right now. It's sad. It's sad.
Yeah, man. But shout out to, is it Hannah Nicole Jones?
Yes.
Or Nicole Hannah. I think it's Hannah Nicole.
It's Hannah.
Okay, Hannah Nicole Jones. Shout out to her. The leader of the 1619 Project, and a leading sort of mind on critical race theory, and in terms of her journalistic endeavors and writings about it. So shout out to that team, the New York Times and all of them, for bringing this to light, which in response to the 1619 project, we got the 1776 coalition, and those are the barbarians that were yelling
right
in the Capitol on January 6th. So very reactionary white America is off.
Yeah. You know what? That's the thing that's wild about white America. And I want the white people that listen to our show to understand, if you're not part of what I'm saying, then you shouldn't be offended and you shouldn't be a little yogurty bitch. But the majority of people that are afraid of teaching kids with CRT or at all are little yogurty ass, pussy ass bitches. They can't handle the truth. You can't handle the truth. I'm the one standing up on that wall, protecting you every day. And you don't want to know what it takes, because you know why? You can't handle the truth.
That's it.
I'm sorry. That's what it is.
Great Jack Nicholson.
Thank you. And scene. Thank you.
I was riveted. Riveted.
Well, as I said before, I just feel like they just really they can't handle the truth. They don't, and it's constant spin city with them, where they want to paint themselves as victims, paint themselves as the winner all the time, even when they were losers. Like Trump, who is a loser, where they want laws to be passed, Pedro, basically say, even when we lost, and we know we lost, we won.
We'll just say fuck all that and win.
Yeah. But
all we do is win, no matter what.
And they'd rather follow this half a fucking retard. And I'm gonna say that. I know that you're not supposed to say that. This man,
I think he's full tard.
Full tard?
Just good at it.
But see, sometimes you can't go full tard. Sometimes you go half tard.
Can't go full tard.
Can't go full tard.
Was the one with when he mentioned Sean Penn in the movie? Sean Penn went full tard, didn't win.
Full tard, half tard. Special ability.
Yeah,
Forrest Gump. Special abilities.
Oscar.
Sean Penn, full tard. No Oscar. So I mean, that's what I think that they're afraid of. They're afraid of. What's up, Nicole Sandler? They're afraid of our power.
Wakanda forever.
Yeah, they're afraid of our power. The bottom line is they're afraid of our power. They're afraid of the fact that we absolutely, positively, unequivocally, without question, have swag and strength, and we're always being emulated across the board. When you see a cool white boy, a lot of times a cool white boy is emulating a cool black boy, and that's just the truth. And I see comics that have swag. I go, yeah, but that ain't nothing. That's us. And it's not, but see, people think it's hate. There's a tendency for people to think that you hate something because you love something else. If I love my people, it doesn't mean I hate your people. Now, I hate some of your people,
Right.
but I don't hate all of your people. I don't think all white people are bad, but I need the good white people to speak to the bad white people and check their ass, because if there's more good white people than bad white people, then we should be able to snuff this shit out. But apparently, there's not. Or the shit wouldn't be 2021 about go to 2022, the same shit.
The problem you said is talk. The good white people need to talk to the bad white people. Like, the talking's done, y'all. It's Fight Club time.
Come on.
All right. So I'm gonna stay in the political realm, because speaking of fights, politics over these next few years are definitely going to be that. One thing that I think was really, really important that we don't talk about enough, and another individual who I will bring up, kind of fucks it up, but it was important and historic when it happened earlier this year. But Georgia flipped both of its Senate seats to Democratic.
Georgia?
You had John, of all places, John Ossoff and Raphael Warnock taking over those seats. Raphael Warnock still has to run again next year.
Right.
That was a runoff for him. Kelly Loeffler was an appointee for a vacated seat, so they had a runoff. So that's how she won that, or he won that. I'm sorry, that seat. But that seat, its cycle comes up again next year. So he has to run again next year. It's hard for a nigga to get in the Senate in Georgia.
Yeah.
But, it was a historic moment in which Georgia elected its first Black and Jewish senators simultaneously, as we like to say on the show. Good man. And also flip blue for Joe Biden, which was a big part of the big lie.
Well,
for all the big liar people out there, all the big lie people who love it and think that the elections were stolen, blah blah blah. Why are there no complaints about a Negro, or a nigger as you might call them, and a Jew man winning Senate in Georgia? Why is that? Nobody's talking about that, right? Nobody's like, and John Ossoff and Raphael Bowling Ballhead Warnock done stole the election. Jew boy and nigger loving Jew, they done stole the elections. Nobody's talking like that.
Nobody's talking like that because they know that
remarkable accomplishments.
Yeah,
nobody's out here like they stole the election. There's no other election was stolen except from Donald Trump.
Right.
Republicans won all over the place. Here, Democrats beat them in places you wouldn't think they could, and nobody's questioning those results. Only Donald Trump.
But Warnock, if you look at right here, obviously they're getting ready to knuckle up against whoever they
It's like a tag team. It's like tag me in, bro, so I can
so I can fuck these motherfuckers up, bro. Tag team, bro.
And Raphael Warnock's a pastor, so when your pastor start talking like that, it's real. That's the spirit in him.
When the pastor's like, all right, you want me to punch him?
These niggas right here.
these motherfuckers right here. So the bottom line is, I think that is a good thing that happened that in the shit year of 2021. But my next one is the one that everybody dealt with that really affected my personal life, affected my entire existence.
Mm-hmm.
COVID.
The damn demic. I'm gonna call it the damn demic.
Well, all right, but then you got to put the damn demic in there because the damn demic put a damn damper on my damn thing with the damn things. Now I came back and started doing shows, and everybody started trying to get back in it for 2021. But I'm gonna tell you right now, the motherfucker was
it didn't let up this year.
It didn't let up. Apparently, COVID was like, oh, y'all thought I was gone, bitches. Meet my girl Delta. Okay. Okay. I don't know if y'all met my girl Delta.
She been throwing that dynasty.
My girl Delta always do what she do. And by the way, I don't know if you know this nigga. I heard he was a Q, but his name is Omicron.
Is this my Decepticon nigga right here?
Yeah. I mean, so you got to think this motherfucker, which basically the other COVID jumped up in the damn demic. The damn demic did a damn number on my damn life. And I know it did a damn number on a lot of y'all's lives. So I'd say that in 2021, but this is the upside of it, even though there's a downside because apparently Omicron is making waves. Omicron.
It's like we at the baseball game.
Omicron is like, yeah,
y'all. Go around the stage. Here it come again.
Here we come again. Another year of this shit. Here we go. Apple. The thing is, good. The Biden administration did handle it as best they can, and he did do his motherfucking thing when it came to
Well, okay. I will say this. They lagged on testing, and that's coming out now.
Okay, they lagged on testing.
He talked a lot about we're gonna test, but they didn't really do it. And now we behind on the Omicrons. So I think Biden put all his eggs in the vaccine basket and underestimated how many omelet-minded, scramble-headed ass knuckles there are out there who were gonna keep fighting the vaccine and its availability. While also shunning distancing and masking regulations as well. So
right, at least
like if you don't want the vaccine, and we talked about this we have anti-vax people who follow this show who, you know, I respect your opinion in every other field. You know what I'm saying? But
AJ fit.
But
AJ
when it comes
fit.
to the but AJ is like, he's willing to mask up and distance and do all of that shit.
And that's where I get like
that's fine.
Yeah, I agree with you. I definitely the mask up, but I'm saying at least that it do at least that. You know what I'm saying, with the damn thing.
Oh, now Pam Knox is talking evil. She's talking evil, boss. She said they need to shut the country down. You shut your mouth, girl.
You shut up.
Talking about shutting down capitalisms.
The CDC.
All the monies.
No,
NASA need us.
You got to do that.
NASA need our backs.
First off, you need to watch your mouth. Watch your mouth. Motherfuckers is listening.
Sound like Pam Knox. She talking
CDC. The CDC said we could come around in 5 days now. 5 days. And you trying to fuck it up for all of us. Get back in that fucking shit. Shut up.
Pam Knox talking about freedom, boss.
Like, don't you talk about freedom. You talk about freedom. We 5 days a slave. Come on now.
We 40 hours a week.
Yeah. But the CDC said that now, instead of 7 days, it's 5 days. You know why they said that? Apple told them. So,
right.
And all the other motherfucking gigantic conglomerates said, hey man, fuck that, dude. You better take 2 days off this bitch. And the CDC said, of course. We're sorry.
The CDC be like, Alexa, how long should we quarantine? And Alexa's like, stick a penny in a socket. Exactly. Die, bitch, die.
Die, bitch. Yeah, basically the CDC. So I'd say for me, the damn demic did a damn number on the damn world and caused a lot of people not to think straight. And I'm not saying the people that aren't vaccinated, but my thing is, if you're not vaccinated, mask up, double mask, triple mask, do what you got to do. You be safe, because I don't want you to be fucked up in this business we call life.
Listen, Miss Adverb, we can't leave Pam alone. She talking about freedoms.
You need to shut
She talking about shutting downs and getting government monies while she sit at home and do what's?
God damn it, Pam. You know what? You have absolutely stepped over the line. When I see you, Pam, guess what? I'm gonna tell you right now. God damn it. Get back.
Next time I see you, you better be at your goddamn job. Okay. I'm gonna tell you that right now. Shit.
Get back in that shed.
Talking about this goddamn stay home, shut the country down. You know, you got my nerves working.
Okay.
Got my pressure up.
Well, the CDC obviously is doing the best they can under the circumstances. I do give them props from that standpoint, because it's such a fuck fest, the whole thing. That's why our 2021 review show is basically saying there is.
This year was fucked.
It was fun. It was a
remember when last year, a year from now, a year ago, I should say, people were like, can't wait for 2021. Come on. Do
yeah.
what you do, 2021, please.
People was like,
Please, please.
yeah, we gonna get high. Yeah, we gonna woo. It's gonna be good. And nope,
All right.
no, it didn't.
One thing that was not good this year, in addition to the damn demic, is our other sort
Demic.
of demic in America. Hold on. Let me get this in here for you. But America has another disease that infects us, and it's been here much longer, and has been, I think, a much bigger problem and a slower and steadier killer. All the shootings, baby, all the mass shootings, even the rise in murder rate. I mean, people this year have really turned to
What?
guns as a solution for personal problems. Like, oh, this nigga don't want to give me my Al B. Shore CD back. Okay, this
Okay.
nigga think I'm playing about
And-
my Love Mix CD from '96. Okay, nigga, I made babies that summer. Okay, so that I
Oh
need
wow.
that back,
No, I agree
and they
with
don't
you.
even know how to download, and then they'll go and shoot somebody,
Then I
and
go shoot
you
somebody.
could
That don't make
you could
sense.
for $9.99 a month, you could get Apple Music and have access to your whole '96 summer mix, dog.
Yeah, but the bottom line is all the shootings, and we saw so many shootings, back-to-back mass shootings of apparently
Schools, malls.
schools, and primarily young white males that apparently have pressure and can't handle it and decide, well, I ain't gonna get no pussy, so I'm gonna get some bullets in somebody. So that's what happened, because I know that we keep saying white, black, whatever, but primarily the people that did the shooting were Caucasian or pigmentally challenged. And that is just the facts. And on this show, that's what we say. Fuck your feelings. And what's it say? Facts matter.
Facts matter, man.
Okay. And the majority of the people who did the mass shootings, the majority of them that killed people, happened to be disgruntled young white males.
Yeah, and Nicole Sadler, maybe they should have listened to more I'll Be Sure. I don't know. But she said that tape from 1988 was hot.
Yeah.
Not kill everybody
Right.
at the mall hot.
Yeah, it wasn't that hot.
Like this
Now,
nigga in Denver the other day, he had a list. This nigga wrote books about killing people.
Who he was gonna kill.
And had characters named after the motherfuckers he killed. I'm like, okay. Background check, maybe more sometimes, always.
Maybe sort of 8 sometimes. But okay. They say we can end gun violence, but have you seen any evidence that we have? Can we really end that shit? I don't think so. Because I'm gonna do what Mos Def said. Because Mos Def was on Bill Maher, and he said, if a motherfucker want to get you, he gonna get you.
Yeah.
You gonna get shot. But these people get mad and shoot up everything. Now they said that a lot of it's not racially motivated. It's just the person had mental illness. But when you look at the situation that happened in El Paso, when you look at the situation that happened in one of their situations in Milwaukee, when you look at the situation in Michigan, the fact that I can keep going like this is just scared the fuck out of y'all. The fact that you look at the situation in Pittsburgh, if you look at the situation across the world in Australia, if you look at it, like 2 of these shootings in 20, and this has happened in 2020 and 2021, where they went after the Jewish community, shot up a synagogue, killed a cop. The cop that came in and tried to save the people, he busted on him, killed him, and then luckily one of the cops got shot off and took him down. Luckily, because he was going to keep shooting motherfuckers. He was like, everybody Jewish in this bitch got to go. Because he was against the Jews. Because you got to think, this is a situation, even though this was years ago, this resonated with a lot of motherfuckers that felt like this. Jews will not replace us. You remember that? And these motherfuckers was marching. There was 1,100 white men in khakis and button-up shirts primarily that were saying Jews will not replace us with tiki torches. So if that motivated these people, these Hitler Youth ass people, and I'm sorry, Hitler Youth.
Wait that's the middle-aged Hitler party.
And then that's it looks kind of wow. Does anybody see a correlation here?
There's a highly similar resemblance. Highly.
Highly.
Miss Adverb said I need to focus. What you mean, girl? I got more
Okay.
gin. We good.
We
I'll be
good.
fine. Don't worry
Now
about me.
listen. Look, listen, hear, feel, understand. The bottom line is the only way we're going to get the shootings down, if you look at other countries that have dealt with it, because violence has increased around the world, not just in America, around the world, but not to the level of America, at least pertaining to mass shootings, is because they do have gun laws that fucking work. If you look at New Zealand, you look at Australia, you look at even England, you see motherfuckers you see bobbies with like clubs. They knuckle up. It's not the only time they come in hardcore with the guns is when somebody else is hardcore with the guns, and that's not as often as America. America is the one that we got more guns than people here.
Although I realized like I found this thing called Pluto, and they got like a whole James Bond channel. So for the past month, I just been going to sleep to James Bond movies. I love it, and I realized like, you know, everywhere James Bond went, like some violence went off, and it makes Europe look like a very violent place. like
But
niggas
it's
just be
not.
sitting sipping espresso, and then all of a sudden, a fucking truck and 3 cop motorcycles pull through and mow down your family.
Yeah,
just
but
just to save the nuclear weapon and shit. I'm like, man,
I mean,
that'd be a
because you
fucked
already
up
know,
day.
you already know why. Because James Bond he should do what he should do, and now the new one is
Queen of
British.
Country.
But no, there is no new one. He's
Oh
gone.
no, there's still a 007. She
No,
black.
she black, and you know
She's
that
a
shit
black woman.
that ain't gonna sell.
Oh yeah, we going to see that. Wakanda
No,
forever.
I will go see it.
She's sexy too.
She said, "Oh no, yeah. I mean, she can get the
Yeah.
double O. She can get the
Investigate, girl.
Yeah.
Interrogate me.
You know
Let's
what?
see.
But yeah, all right.
I don't know what I don't know. So let's
We
go.
took it there somewhere else. We took it somewhere else. But
But
wow.
but speaking of violence, like a James Bond movie, America does have this obsession with violence. I think when we look at a series like John Wick or Rambo, or I don't know, there's just a lot of franchises about the Equalizer, just a lot of franchises that highlight lone gunmen taking on the world, getting his own
Yeah.
sense of justice. Every Steven Seagal movie is this. It's like they they forgot to change my mailing address, and then this nigga goes tears up
It
the
kills him.
whole post office, right?
You're right.
So it's there's something in the and I think it starts in the American white man, in their mindset of 1776.
Yeah.
Our guns is what freed us. Our guns freed us from the tyranny that we want to tyrannize you with. So
you didn't give me my barbecue sauce.
Yeah, fuck this Burger King.
Fuck
even
this Burger
even like
King.
a movie like Falling Down, Michael Douglas. It's just like you're
Which,
kind of
you brought that up
meant,
other day.
you're kind of meant to feel sympathetic for this white
But
guy,
but you know
he
what?
couldn't get a
It's not
breakfast
just
croissant.
that. It's not just that. And because obviously they don't show the other side of it where people have lost loved ones. They don't show that side of it because we have a gun culture. It's a
Look at
gun
that.
culture.
Look at that. That was his Easter gift. Look at that.
Yeah. Hey, mom, come on, mom.
He's like, guess what? The Lord wouldn't have resurrected if he had gotten hit with this son bitch right here.
or come on, mom, can you drive me to the rally? Can you please drive me to the rally, mom? I just want to go to the rally.
Dang it, I gotta go to a lynching at noon. I can't get you to the rally at the same dang time.
How far is Wisconsin?
Ride your nigger to the fucking rally, okay?
I bought you a nigger
so
to
you can
ride down it. But the bottom line is, this is what's going on.
Falling Down was legit, Miss Aver, by the way.
It was
great movie.
It was a good movie, but it shows the mentality.
But there's just too many American dudes who'll be like, yeah, next time they deny me ketchup, you gonna charge me for napkins? I'll be right back.
And Miss Adverb dude was fed up. I'm fed up with a lot of shit. I ain't, and even though I say I'm Uncle Stabby, I still haven't done the stabbing that I need to do. And somebody, wow, the lost picture of Kyle Rittenhouse. Wow, that is actually that actually could fit.
That was his communion. That was Rottenhouse at his christening.
Yeah, I mean, AJ fit in the building.
We see, bro.
Wow, Cracker Barrel. That is
That's just random. It's like Tourette's. It's like I hate white people Tourette's. You just be like, yeah, man, Cracker Barrel.
no, and let me be clear. Savage AF, we savage as fuck, but we don't hate white people. Like I don't think. Well, I don't know. Let me talk to Pedro.
I do not hate white people.
Okay, I don't hate white people. And somebody said, "How could you hate white people?"
I hate crackers though.
You know, how can I hate white people? You damn near white. Fuck all y'all. Okay.
There's a difference between light and white.
Light and white. You say don't. You know what I'm saying? But okay, yes. This side, I can see where y'all can say that. Look at that. That looks like. But then this side, okay, this side too. Fuck y'all. Let me tell you something. Okay. Bottom line is, I am not in the same thought process as some of the people that I have met and seen that are in the white community. In fact, me and Pedro were at a comedy club once in Flappers, and Pedro, after about 45 minutes, sat and debated and dismantled this white dude that was saying everything that was pro-white and pro-right pertaining to Trump. And that is what we're dealing with. We can still talk about it, but we ain't going out and killing a whole bunch of people at FedEx. So we can be mad about shit, but we ain't doing that as much. The thing I am mad about, and as we go on to the next thing, is I'm saying to black people, we are not going to ever fucking catch up in any way, shape, or form because they have a 400-year head start if we continue acting like thugs and killing each other. Flat out. All that, hey, man, hey, cuz, man, he disrespected me. Shut the fuck up. Wipe your shoe off and keep it moving, bitch.
Shut the fuck up.
Shut the fuck up. Shut up. I just think that it's not, and with white folks, it's not hate. It's hate. It's mix of hate, jealousy, envy, and also a fear that we'll treat them like they treated us once we become the majority, because they know that they fucking were horrible, and they think that we're going to be as horrible as they are if we ever get in the majority, or we become much more enlightened. Too
many niggas believe in Jesus for that to happen. Like,
yeah, we ain't,
motherfuckers just want to sing and bake pies and sell them to church. That's all niggas want to do. And white folks won't even. The white folks will go up in the church and shoot all 9 black people in that motherfucker. Pray with them and everything.
Because Jimmy didn't get enough fucking jelly beans. So.
And then they go to Burger King on their way to jail.
Is that J. Cole? But he said it wasn't a problem until Jimmy started smoking, started having drugs.
We know what it is.
Yeah. So.
By the way, you sounded just like J. Cole on that track just now.
Yeah.
Fire, spit bars
Shang
in the building. Savage AF, man, fuck your feelings. Facts matter. We're doing the 2021 shitty year review. That's what we're on right now, guys. Feel free to throw into the comment section anything that smacked you in your grill this year that really made you feel some type of way. We here for your feelings, even though we say fuck them. You can express them. I'm just gonna pull my dick out and fuck
wow. Wow.
If they don't make sense. Shang, I don't know how you felt about this, but staying in the political realm one more time. I think what we saw this year was a serious batch of Joe on Joe crime. I'm talking about Manchin and Biden. I'm talking about the Democrats.
Whoa, wait a minute here. Wait a minute. Hold on there, black, whatever your fucking Negro Pedro. Hold on now. Okay.
This is how wide my asshole is for the coal industry, okay?
This is the size of the coal that they put in the chunks of coal in my chunky butt.
In my anus, yeah. I've got black butt now, so don't tell me racist. Don't call me racist.
Yeah.
But in a situation where in the Senate, with Kamala Harris's vote as vice president, the Democrats should have this barely narrow margin, and they can't even get it because of one fuckhead, ass-knuckled West Virginian, Appalachian Mountain, hickory, dickory, donkey,
Joe
nuts, bucket of a giraffe neck.
And fuck, stink, finger hole, hobo, ball sack.
Oh, man. Just dentrified, toothless, goat-minded,
exactly,
hog malls
no.
ass, mountain oyster eating ass country bumpkin
We call him
motherfucking.
Joe the Coal Hoe Mansion. That's who he
Or how
is.
about we just call him Joe lives in a mansion, who
And,
don't
and
want to
li-
give no money to poor people.
and lives on a yacht. And by the way, I just saw a thing that came out today that even the coal miners came out from West Virginia, against Joe
Coal
Manchin.
Miners Union were like,
The coal miners union
now,
told
bruh.
us, suck our coal encrusted dicks. That's what. And we will cough on you with our fucking lungs that are destroyed from the coal industry. And we should have been went motherfucking with the electric and the fucking wind and solar and everything else. Come on, but Joe Manchin and Joe and the other Joe, that bitch, and they both bitches, but this Joe didn't go hard in the paint enough. Now, let me tell you something. God damn it, Manchin, if you don't vote for this, I'm going to fuck you up. I'm going to take you back behind the fucking bleachers. I'm going to take you behind the bleachers. I'm going to bust you up, buddy. I'm going
to give you what's for.
I'm going to give you what for, and a 2 for, and a 6-piece, and a soda. I mean it. Fucking do it, bro. And he never did that. He got punked. He got bitched. He got fucked over by Joe. Why are my fingers so fucking long? Arsenio Hall Mansion fingers. God damn, he got weird shaped fingers.
Edward Long fingers and shit. Edward finger hands.
But the bottom line is he fucked it up. And it was one guy, and not one, because I got to give it to Cinema. She was in the mix too.
But specifically with this last part, this like the America's safety net, the Build Back Better thing, like Manchin was the one that was like sinking that, I should say. Sorry. So let me see. My mother chiming in here. She says, "Poor people's." By the way, my mom's probably the only person more drunk than me on the show right now. Poor People's March is getting ready to march on Manchinima. Okay, right there in West Virginia. That's a combination of cinema and mansion. Okay, y'all got it. Go Reverend William Barber, Carl Manchin.
Right.
If y'all don't know Reverend William Barber, the Poor People's Movement, that is a great entity.
This is him. This is him right here.
Yeah. His neck and his shoulders kind of meet in the same place.
Yeah, man.
You're just missing the collar, and then you got to slick your hair back.
Yeah, to slick it back.
But the brother's righteous.
But Joe Manchin, by the way, everybody knows that he has his daughter. Definitely should be investigated because she's getting all kind of set asides from him being a senator, and also his family's gotten millions and millions of dollars because his asshole is this wide open.
He's like,
coal industry.
Listen, the coal industry once stuck a lump this long in me. You see me complaining? Suck it up, America. Okay,
come on, America.
How the fuck do you think you get a yacht? Stacy P, we see you on that poll, girl. Send pictures, please. Carolina Boss, we see you as well. Do not get on that poll, brother. But thank y'all for coming. Better late than never. So Joe on Joe crime was one that stuck out for me this year. Fuck Joe Manchin and fuck Joe Biden, honestly, for believing that Joe Manchin was anything but an Appalachian hickory fuck. Goddamn.
Hey, you watch your mouth, Pedro.
Dick nugget ass monkey clump of a goddamn goat nuggeted sheep biscuit hoe donkey.
Hoe donkey, which is a donkey that's a hoe.
Give it up to anybody. She he haw with anybody.
By the way, make sure you follow us all. Make sure you follow us on the IG at Black Pedro, and make sure you follow at Comedian Shang, and make sure you go to our YouTube page, which is scrolling. Where's it at? Right somewhere there.
Follow it. Catch it.
There it is.
YouTube.com/C/7JF World.
And subscribe. Also, when you like and subscribe, make sure that you check us out on the podcast version of the platform: iTunes, Stitcher, Slacker, Google Play, iHeartRadio, Spotify, and SoundCloud. But when you go to the page, make sure you do this.
Ding, ding.
Click the bell.
There you go.
Oh, and while we're at it,
do all three. Subscribe, comment,
make sure you
rate.
do that, brother. Yeah.
Shang, what you got next for us, dog?
Well, we're
What
almost
hit you?
at the end for the 2021. It's a personal thing for myself and Pedro. What we chose to do for a living. I think that comedy has, changed drastically,
Okay.
and it offends me that social media is the equation of success more than your actual skills, and it's really worn on me all year.
I'm just gonna call it jokes on us, man.
That makes sense.
Going out here, goddamn, trying to hit the stage and write new jokes and tell people them and haha them, when really we should just be, I don't know, sticking our fingers up cats' asses or
Yep.
doing videos about when your girl walk in the room and you scratching your dick.
What should you do?
Babe, why you scratching your dick? It's mine. You wouldn't scratch it for me. I don't know. I'm making up a sketch right now. Maybe I should be on TikTok. That sounds like it would go viral.
And TikTok, that's what TikTok is, and it just makes me crazy. It makes me want to just I don't get it. I get it, but it's the fact that right now that this is the way it is now, and this is the new thing. So that's why we have to repeat over and over again for you to subscribe and
and get on it and tell your friends and tell everybody please subscribe,
follow
and like and
click,
if you don't
and
reshare.
Okay, yes, Nicole. It does sound like TikTok, but you can TikTok your ass right on this dick. See, now what happened? Why did it go so? It went from 0 to 60.
When your girl can't cook.
Okay, Stacey Patterson says stand-up is my most favorite thing. Nothing will replace it. But I get what you mean. It's retarded. It is what it is right now.
I mean, it was part. I guess it was the main reason I didn't do. I did 2 virtual shows during this whole pandemic time.
Wait a minute, just 2?
Yeah, that's all I did because I did not want to taint the art form of stand-up comedy too much.
Right.
You know what I mean? So one was for a cause and the other was for a check. Both were good.
Both were good, but I did a bunch of them. But the reason I'm bringing this up because we're towards the end of the show, but is because
let's just go to next year, Shane. Let's do a Savage AF-a-thon.
Yeah, it's just our livelihood, and it's taken a beating. At least for me, it took a toll on me from realizing this is the reality now, and I have to get with it or get left behind. So I'm really working hard on trying to get that done.
All right, so my mom's coming in with the Trini accent right here. She says, "Love all you courage. Love all you courage, nah." She forgot the "nah" at the end, but it's there.
It's a nah.
Yeah, but I commend those for being creative and trying to find ways to keep something going while nothing could go on in a lot of places. There were a lot of places that really didn't stop and just kept doing shows. So to those places, I'd like to say, "Fuck is wrong with you?"
Yeah.
You dumbasses.
Dumbasses.
You're supposed to close the doors.
But
for a
no,
bit.
I mean, so, and it just made me realize that if the shit happens again, I'm going to have to basically adjust to it again. And, income, all kind of shit was making me a little crazy. That's all. But that was my thing. Aside from the fact that that didn't weigh on me as much as the other shit because I lost family members and I lost friends. And another comic I know, Ernie G, is in the hospital right now.
Ernie G is?
Ernie G is, yeah.
Man, what?
Yeah.
Dog.
Yeah.
Dog.
So
Ernie G used to give me some of my first spots when I got out here.
Ernie G's he's having a tough time. So this year for me, other than personal loss, family loss, I lost multiple family members. I lost family members in 2020 and 2021. And then I was like, and I can't use the jokes as therapy to get out there because I had to do it on thing. And then when we started doing live shows again, I thought everything was going to be cool. And now Omicron came and all of that's over.
Death jokes.
Yeah.
I killed on stage. Who? Myself, 3 people in the front row.
And I blame
waitress.
Right. I blame 46% of the country. The 46% of the country I blame because there is 46% of the country and 80% of the country, or what is it? I forget the numbers for people that believe Trump is still president.
I think it's
and
like 68 or
68. It's up there. It's up there. And so I do blame them. I do blame blame them. I blame the Trump administration for constantly feeding people the false narrative over and over and over and over again. So now there's a lot of people that won't buy into certain stuff, and now we'll never really come out of this cycle of it'll go on and on and on, and it'll be part of our regular lives. I hope not in 2022. I hope not.
But that's where we are, guys. All right, man. I'm going to we're gonna keep this pushing.
Wait, and shout out to one of our favorite segments that I really thought was I think it's one of the staples of our is motherfuckers say what.
Oh yeah, man.
Yeah, and we got to roll that. Just roll that, just to let them know that.
This is your highlight for 2021. Is anytime we ask this.
Motherfucker say what? Yeah. Motherfucker say what? Say yeah.
Ooh, that was your last chance
to bob to it.
That was it. That was your last chance to bob to it this year, y'all. I hope you got it in. I hope you got a drink in the air. Let's go.
And by the way, this is a side note. I just had to do this. This is a picture I'm definitely going to post. Why the fuck does Lil Wayne look like Mary J. Blige?
Yeah. Honestly, he looks like India RE and Lauryn Hill sent out both their stunt doubles and they collided in the hallway.
I saw this on the page. I got to shout that person out, but I was like, look at this motherfucker. Boy, things have changed. Hip hop has definitely changed.
I would really love for him to go back to his old neighborhood. Just like that. Like just like that. And be like,
Lil Wayne. What the fuck is wrong with you, nigga?
Hey, man.
Oh, I had to throw that in there just for me.
Hey, man, express yourself. Do what you do. I wear a lot of pink. It's whatever.
But it's not the pink.
There'll be men's shirts. They're like men's shirts.
Yeah, I don't mind you wearing pink.
It's not crocheted.
This motherfucker got on a shawl.
Like, I feel like there's still a little old lady behind him knitting the back of it, like finishing it up.
And look at the boots. Really?
And he's got leggings on under those, and then tights under that. There's a lot going on, bro. Hey, but listen, Shane, when we get that rich, I hope we have those problems. Like, should I dress like India RE, or should I just wear what I wore in high school?
If I ever see you, if you ever see you with this on, Pedro, and you come over, hey, what's up, Shane? I go, nigga, I don't know you. Who are you? Who are you talking to? What are you talking about?
All right, man. If y'all will allow me, this is. I got two more highlights after this that I'm gonna give y'all, but this gonna be a quick one. Michigan, bitch.
Oh my God!
Woo!
All right, I'm gonna give him this one because I am rooting for it because I hate Georgia so much.
This year started with Michigan basketball winning the Big Ten. They made it to the Elite Eight, didn't get beyond that in the tourney this year, but. Kudos to the Michigan basketball team for winning the Big Ten because they hadn't done that in a while. And then I'm not sure on the stat of like how long it's been since the school has done this, but in the same calendar year, 2021, Michigan won the Big Ten in basketball, and then the most important thing in the world, Michigan football. They won the Big Ten. By beating Ohio State. Fuck Ohio. Okay. I'm a noob, so red is my power color.
Okay, so what is the
I don't fuck with y'all Starlet. I do crimson.
Is it go blue? It's a blue and a yellow, right?
Maize, young sir. That is not called yellow. That is maize. Yellow is for coward. Maize.
Hold on. I'm gonna post this in here, and you tell me if I'm right or wrong. Is okay? If I'm right or wrong, and then you can tell me if this is that right?
Yes, sir. That's us right there. Go blue. All right. So tomorrow, New Year's Eve, University of Michigan. Woo! We in Miami, about to take on Georgia. Woo!
It's about to be one of those games that I think that honestly, it's going to be one of those games where if they do great. it will be a milestone. If they don't, Pedro will definitely not be the same person.
Carolina boss, I'm sorry, you from Carolina, so you don't know your yellows. Maize and blue, dog. Maize and blue. I just made myself like cough, screaming and shit. But the reality is tomorrow, 4:30 Pacific Standard Time.
Before we do the show,
University of Michigan. Yep, right before we do our show in San Diego. So I'll be at a Michigan bar in San Diego. Go Blue. This is our year, 2021. Let's go. Full disclosure, I did not go to that school. I applied and got in, but I picked another school. Sorry.
yeah.
But go Blue.
Okay, had to put that in there. I don't have any affiliation to any teams. I don't like college football as much. I'm rooting for it far before Pedro, but I also don't like college football because it took them so long to pay college football players that were bringing millions and millions of dollars into the schools, and they weren't paying them till recently. And they still didn't compensate them for all the shit that they did
all college athletes.
All college athletes
are working
now,
towards getting paid for
but they're not
name,
so,
imaging, licensing.
Okay, but I just think that Michigan. I'm rooting for Michigan because one, I hate Georgia. I don't hate everybody in Georgia. I hate the mentality and thought process that makes them so regressive in Georgia. Don't like that. But also, I don't like Georgia, the football team. So see, it's a win-win for me. It's a win-win for me. So
all right, man, you got something for us?
No, that was it.
all right. So then I'm gonna hit y'all with two more real quick.
2022, bam.
2021 things that happened to me that were significant and life-changing. Boom. Let me bring this in here real quick. Sorry. Uncle Dro. I got a new personality. A new title. I became an uncle this year officially.
Right.
And though it's not biologically, to me socially it means no less. My sister has taken on the responsibility of raising a young Black woman. But she's not even a woman yet, a young Black teenager. And that teenager has agreed to the same relationship. And by law and familial obligation and through love, that puts that responsibility on my shoulders as well as an uncle. So I just want to say blessings to this year for me, finally becoming an uncle, real Uncle Dro. Okay. So when y'all see me later on this year or in 2022, all right, with a button down short sleeve shirt, unbuttoned completely, belly out, beer in my hand, one of them little Cuban hats or some shit, loafers, socks pulled up with shorts. Talking about oot. I said Uncle Dro's in the house. You know what I mean? Like,
you know
watch
what?
your mouth.
To me, it's good to have another uncle on the show because I've been Uncle Stabby. When a motherfucker needs to be stabbed.
I'm gonna try and be a way less violent uncle.
Yes,
Uncle Stabby.
Shane, aka Uncle Stabby. You need a motherfucker stabbed.
For me this year, definitely becoming an uncle was a huge milestone in my life. And my mother is a grandmother now. You know what I mean? And for the first time in her life. So big change, big fun.
Well, maybe someday, since he has guns and I'm more of a stabber, maybe we can make an Uncle Shotty.
Yes.
Yeah. So, but for now, Uncle Stabby's still here.
Uncle John Wick.
I don't know why.
I'm glad you had that on deck though.
That was my Uncle Stabby.
All right. So finally, what I want to do is use the last moments of this last show of 2021.
This is the last show. And thank you all for being on the feed. Thank y'all for following us. Thank you for coming to the live shows. You know, we got some live shows coming up. I'm going to say this before we get up out of here again. Make sure you check us out if you get a chance. You're in the Bay Area. Yay! I can't. Okay, fuck it.
Yeah.
January 7th and 8th. We're in Alameda, California at the Alameda Comedy Club. Yeah, we got 2 nights, 2 shows, 4 shows.
4
actually.
shows, two shows each
2
night.
shows. Yeah. So make sure you check us out.
Speaking
And
of 2
tomorrow,
shows,
bam, in San Diego, California, tomorrow night, December 31st,
San Diego Laugh Factory.
New Year's Eve,
What?
Laugh Factory.
7
Tickets
to 10.
they're not expensive. Usually the tickets are $1,000 on New Year's Eve. Ours is $25. Come out to the show and have a good goddamn time. We're gonna be funny as hell, and that's how it's gonna be. And
Let's
that's
go
what
in
it's
the
gonna be.
Dago. Let's
So
go in
make
the
sure-
Dago.
So yeah.
All right, man. So this is it. This is, and I don't know if you'll agree, Shang, but I'm just gonna call him Savage AF's Man of the Year because we are savage as fuck. Fuck your feelings. Facts matter.
Right.
I'm gonna throw out a name. I contemplated about showing his picture too.
Who?
Maybe we can pull it up. But you know, I don't, you know, it's like you don't want him to be. I want him to be recognized, but not necessarily identified. Lieutenant Michael Byrd. Ladies and gentlemen, I've said this several times over this year, but my man of this year is United States Capitol Police Officer Lieutenant Michael Byrd. He is the one Capitol Police officer who fired 1 bullet and killed 1 Ashley Babbitt, a lost-minded, you know, this woman must have lived on a diet of goat cum and porpoise piss.
Well, everybody knows.
Her mind was infested. Former Air Force or airwoman.
She was an air, but all of her friends said she lost her way, and you know, well, apparently she lost her way always.
she lost her fucking neck that day too.
She lost it. Yeah,
but for me, we started off this show talking about January 6th as a marquee moment in not only American history but in this year. And I'd like to bookend it on that same day with the one officer who honestly had the courage, the diligence, and the right, because he has been cleared on all levels for doing what he did. But this woman was presumably the first of many who were going to come through a barricaded door that was feet away from members of Congress. Nancy Pelosi was at the other end of this hallway.
Right.
And when he cracked her in her fucking neck and killed her, nobody else attempted to climb through that fucking broken window. They were banging. They broke the window. They were clearly trying to get through there until bang.
You know what?
One dude screaming, "He's got a gun. He's got a gun." This nigga was aiming. He's clearly like, "Do not come through here." The bitch climbed up like, "I'm white. I don't listen to Negroes. I'm a white woman. I don't have to hear you."
6 times. And basically said, the bitch didn't stop. So I shot the bitch. That's the face he got right here. Look here. I told the bitch, don't come through the window.
Listen, leave him up here for a minute.
Okay, look.
Lieutenant Michael Byrd. Yeah. This man, I want you his face should be on coins.
Yeah.
Dollars.
I told the bitch to stop. The bitch didn't stop.
Nigga, we need to form our own crypto called Black Coin and have this nigga be on every one of them. Do you understand me? This nigga is a national hero. Okay? Right. This brother right here stopped an entire stampede through a thing, through that window, by cracking 1 white girl in her neck. And this is the anti-narrative of America. The whole time America been telling you that black people are chasing white women, black men are chasing white women through the woods, trying to rape them and eat the baby, right? But the reality is the white woman was the ravenous beast trying to hop over the fence, and this Negro protected the sheep. Well, and he is my shepherd of the year.
Okay.
This is my man of the year. Kudos, hats off. I salute you, Michael Byrd, for cracking this cracker in her fucking neck. Thank you, sir.
Wow. That is a...
I will go out like that this year. I will go out. Hey, man, you know, I told the bitch. Look, how many times you got to tell the bitch? She had 2 black eyes.
Look, I told her. I said, first, come through that window. See what the fuck happened.
Hey,
come through the window. See what the fuck happened. Okay. And boom, bam. You saw what the fuck happened. I told her, and she didn't want to listen. And that's what happens sometimes when crazy insurrectionist white bitches decide that they're gonna step to me while I'm strapped. Dumb move. But I mean, if we're gonna give props out to that, we got to give one to somebody that showed bravery, even though he's protecting some people I think he shouldn't have. Eugene.
Yeah, brother Eugene as well. What's his last name? Can we look it up real quick?
No, it's Eugene Goodman.
Goodman, yes, sir. He was a good man that day. That makes sense.
Yeah,
also, yes. Because, and to be honest, I was upset with this brother for not letting loose, but also understanding that he would have been overwhelmed. Like with a sidearm like that, he can't mow down this crowd. But I think he had every right to clap every person in front of him. But he was in a different situation.
Right.
Michael Byrd was, and I don't want people to be confused. This picture right now is of Eugene Goodman. It says Lieutenant
and
Michael
this
Byrd.
is Lieutenant.
Right, but Eugene Goodman, he had no barrier between him and this crowd. So what he used was wit instead of force, right? He led them away. He was like, okay, they want to chase a Negro through the Capitol. I'll lead them on a wild goose chase, right? And
right.
He took them away from where they actually wanted to be.
And then when he ran up the steps, which I thought was kind of cool, and I do give props to the other Capitol officers, they all formed a line and said, "Now what, bitch? Now what? They ain't by myself now." And then he was like, "Yeah, all y'all can suck my dick. Every one of y'all."
He's like, I got white friends too.
yeah. So I mean,
my mother says yes to Eugene, and you know what? Thank you, Shane, for doing that, because he is. I put him as 1A. If like Michael Byrd is definitely my man of the year, but Eugene Goodman, I will say, is like an asterisk next to his man of the year. Like he's like just,
and you notice this,
just under it, best supporting actor this year.
Yeah, but you notice that it's black people trying to save white people and their democracy
from other white people.
From other white
people.
Right. And
like January 6th was the day. I should just call it Black Spectator Day, where we just kind of sat back, pull that down. We just kind of sat back, like just watching two sides of white people. Like it was like a tennis match of crackers between, the North and the South. And the Mason-Dixon line was the fucking net. And I'm just like, yo.
And black people's like, man, I'm glad there ain't no black people up there.
And one or two slipped through. Yes,
there was a few.
There was a Negro or
but
two.
the majority was. I'm sorry.
One of the organizers was Sammy Davis Jr. Jr.
Yeah. Hey man. Hey cat.
It's the Candyman. It's an insurrection.
But
man.
mostly it was mostly Caucasians. And it's sad, but it is the truth. And that's the thing we do here on Savage AF. We poke around, we say some goofy shit, and sometimes I want gorillas to actually face fuck some of the people I talk about. I admit it, some of the trolls that have been on the show, sometimes I want some kind of baboon or a mandrill to mandrill their face.
Drill the face, man.
Yeah, but I mean, aside from that, I want to say thank y'all for supporting the show as much as we've been on different platforms. We were on one platform, then another platform. We were on a very big platform, and then we switched that to IG for a while. We were on IG for quite a while, and then we're now on this platform, which is a little bit more conducive to saving and sending out stuff. And so what we need you to do is make sure that y'all follow, subscribe, because we're not going to be able to keep rising if we don't get a subscription up to the level of some of these other people that are doing stuff about people scratching their dick. So we need as many people as possible to subscribe, follow, if you enjoy the show. I want you to know that. Yeah,
that's it, y'all. So that and one as a side thing too, I just like to say in 2021, I was thankful for all the convictions as well. Of Derek Chauvin for killing George Floyd, of the McMichaels clan, and William Roddy Bryan for their lynching of Ahmaud Arbery, for Kim Potter for her killing of
Pitiful
Dante
ass
White.
Potter. Yeah, pitiful ass Potter.
Yeah, so I am grateful this year for those convictions. Would much rather have all of those black people alive, but since they're not, you would like to see their
Right. We
killers
like to see it. And I want to say this. I think that George
convicted.
Floyd, even though there was about 1 million George Floyds before that, the George Floyd murder is the catalyst to a lot of things around the world that made people realize, I told you this is what the fuck we've been talking about. You can't see the shit. See, the Denzel Washington figure came out. I told y'all that this shit been going on forever. All you motherfuckers. All you
cases or
I'm putting cases on all you bitches. Also, I would like to thank them for actually winning the lawsuit against the white nationalists, and now they had to pay $25 million.
Yeah. Let's go, y'all. So much to talk about in 2022. I am sure. Okay.
Yeah, we will. Yeah, 2022.
People are already bringing up stuff. Ghislaine Maxwell. Yeah, there's a lot to talk about, y'all. So we're gonna be right on it. On what would that be? January 3rd. The first Monday
the first
of
Monday.
the year.
We'll be back.
We'll be right back
3rd.
at y'all. 3 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. You know what it is. Savage AF.
3 p.m. and then to 4 p.m.
Listen.
And then 6.
Whoa.
And then, wait, hold on.
I'm
Wait
the one drinking. You fucking with me now.
6,
like 7, 15,
7,
9.
No, 6.
How many old is you? These niggas.
Wait. 7. 6 and 7.
There we go, y'all. We'll be back here 3 p.m. Monday. Tomorrow is New Year's Eve. So wherever you are, guys, please be safe. Understand that we are in a situation where we're still not back to partying and licking each other wherever we want to yet. That it's coming. You'll be able to lick soon, but right now, stay safe, man. Stay tested, stay vaxxed, or stay distanced.
Stay masked
and stay home, as Ronald says.
Well, no. Somebody says stay home, but stay masked. I'm not saying that go if you're gonna go out. I mean, do you think
there is a life to be lived, especially if you're vaxxed and
boosted, but
fully vaxxed? Like,
put on the mask. You need to wear a mask so people know that you are still alive. Sorry, that was Bane. It's horrible, Bane. But mask up, be safe, and Nicole A said licking and coming. What?
At the same damn time, girl. You know what it is.
You mean
it's a good year, 69 it is. All right, here we go.
I thought that's yeah. So make sure that you check me out on the special that's going to be actually on more platforms. And January 18th, I'm going to just promote this now. I'm going to be on all the other platforms. Shang is Shangri is going to be on Vudu, Tubi, iTunes, Google Play, a bunch of them. It'll be on my site. I'll definitely let y'all know. Go to the website, iamshang.com, and let you know. And when you come see the live shows, come give us £1 or what is this right here? That
the Wakanda Forever.
Yeah, the Wakanda Forever, and come see us live. Yeah, and we'll be back. We will be back Monday because we rocking out and doing shows this weekend.
Happy New Year's, y'all! If you're in the San Diego area, come check us out tomorrow night. We're gonna ring in this New Year's right with some laughter. Kill this shit. I'm gonna be off the chain tomorrow, no matter what.
Right, and also hopefully none of you niggas come dressed like this. If I see Lil Wayne dressed like
all jokes will be aside.
Exactly.
They will just be. I will take all my written material and be like, "Skirt, not tonight."
Put some respect on this nigga's boots. Put some respect.
They caught him in a cross leg walk too.
Oh, that's
like
so
if
bad.
you put it back up, like nigga's supposed to walk side to side, and this nigga doing heel toe.
Lil Wayne is on
this nigga doing heel toe.
Woo! This is something where we losing some of them.
It's heel toe because look, you off balance right now. I could push you on either shoulder, and you just gonna flop over.
Wow,
you have
Lil Wayne.
That's why they like when you lift weights and shit. It's like keep your feet shoulder distance. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's like you got your horse stance, man. You gotta be centered, and this nigga, you gotta be grounded. Like this shit, heel toe like that, cross-footed. Once you cross your feet, whoo! You lost, son. You lost, son.
Look, AJ Fitz said he got Fruit Loops in his bowl for sure.
Grew up on Fruit Loops.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
Stopped eating them years ago, though.
Wow.
Once I became a man.
He robbed India Harry's closet.
Didn't I say India Ari?
You didn't say that.
I said that earlier.
But yeah, he do like
Ronald's on point with it. He know that this nigga look like
I'm a prom queen. Yeah.
He just looks like neo soul, like the essence of it.
But he don't.
Which ain't got
like
nothing to do with street shit.
He looked like a hot mess to me. What the fuck you doing, man? Man, you lucky that Uncle Stabby ain't nowhere.
I've never seen that picture before.
Well, you saw it now. You saw it now.
That's when you don't. That's when you know you don't have friends too.
When you just
like when your homies let you go out like that.
Man, that shit look.
Dog. Let me tell you. Like,
son.
before we get out of here, if any of my niggas ever showed up anywhere like this, I'd be like, what? Unless I knew they were like about to come out. You know what I mean? They're not support. But if like one of my homies came out and thought this shit was cool, wow!
Wait, well, hold up, Pedro. Pedro,
you have on leggings, nigga.
Hold up, Pedro. Wait a minute, man. This is my outfit for tomorrow.
Hey. That's what you gonna get the whole way down there. Wow! Nigga, I'm gonna stop at rest stops just to make fun.
Just man. So 2022 is coming. We're almost there, man. Hopefully, we all make it through, and everything is safe and sound for you and your fams. All the people that you know what? Shout out to everybody on the feed. Can't say all your names right now because I ain't gonna do all that shit. There's a lot of you motherfuckers.
We love
it's all y'all.
Happy New Year, everybody.
All's y'all's. That's a word. All's y'all's. So we will be back then. We'll see you then. And tomorrow we'll see you in San Diego. And then in the Bay, we'll see you in January. All right?
That's what it is, y'all.
All right. Be safe. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year. Happy New Year's Eve.